Hi everyone, let's see how to use Google Calendar for appointment scheduling. Open your browser, head to calendar.google.com and sign in. You will see this interface after you sign in. In the top right corner, click the Create button. In the drop-down list, click Appointment Schedule. Once you click, you will see a panel on the left-hand side. Here you can set your bookable appointment schedule to your needs. Let's start editing this first set of options you can see. Add title. I'm going to enter the name of my event, Business Website Design Service. Here you can see the appointment duration. Click this drop-down list. From the drop-down list, you can set the duration of your meeting. If none of these preset durations work for you, click Custom. Now enter your desired appointment length. I'm going to set it to 30, not hours. It will be minutes. Select Minutes. Click Done. Here it is. And here you can see the general availability. Specify when you're open to meet each day of the week. Click the first drop-down menu, and from here, you can set your schedule to repeat weekly, does not repeat, or custom. Where you specify when it repeats. I'm going to select Repeat Weekly. Now you can set a standard range of working hours for each weekday, or add multiple periods on a single day. For example, if you want to add availability on Monday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., simply click this plus sign and now adjust your time. Say, for example, I'm going to set 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. If you are unavailable all day on Friday, simply click this no symbol. And here you can see Friday is unavailable. If you want to copy your availability from one weekday to the entire week, click the copy symbol at the right and apply it across all your available days. I'm going to click the copy icon and it applies to all other days as well. Scroll down to edit your time zone. Click here, select from this drop-down menu. I'm going to choose this time zone, Greenwich Mean Time -5, Eastern Time, New York. Click on it. Now the time zone is selected. Okay, now click the scheduling window. The scheduling window in Google Calendar controls when people can book time with you. It helps you control bookings so that people cannot book too early in the future or at the last moment. The first option is available now. It means I'm open for booking starting now. Starting today, and I don't plan to stop anytime soon. Then start and end dates. It means I'm only available for booking between these two specific dates. Click the Start and End Dates radio button. Now, here you can see a new window. You can select your start days from now or select any specific day. I'm going to click here. I'll be open from February 3rd, 2026. Click here to select the end days. 15th February, 2026. Hit Done. Then the maximum time in advance. It means how far into the future can somebody book a meeting with me. If you set it to 30 days, people can only see your free time for the next 30 days. They cannot book a meeting for more than 30 days from now. And here you can see the minimum time before the appointment. Okay, this setting stops people from booking a meeting too soon. Set 12 hours. Imagine you are a teacher. It is 9 a.m. right now. If you have no minimum time, someone could book a meeting for 9:05 a.m. You would have only 5 minutes to get ready. That is stressful. If you set a 4-hour minimum, no one can book a meeting from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. The first time, they can book 1 p.m., which is 4 hours away. Adjust availability, click here. You can use this when you want to change your time on a specific day without changing your whole week. Normal schedule, you are closed on Saturday. But this Saturday, you want to earn extra money and work for 2 hours. So click Saturday, add period. Now, okay, now click Booked Appointment Settings. Click on it, and Buffer Time. Without buffer time, if one meeting ends at 10:30 a.m., the next person can book for exactly 10:30 a.m. You would have 0 seconds to breathe, go to the washroom, or get a glass of water. So click this checkbox and set a 30-minute buffer time. So each booking will take a 30-minute break. Maximum booking per day. Check this box. It is the total number of meetings I'm willing to do in one day. So I'm going to set 10, and here you can see grant permissions. Guests can invite others. Okay, that's cool. And next, calendars. Click here to select any calendar for this appointment scheduling form. And you can also change the color. Click here to change the color to your choice. When you are done, click Next. Now you will see new options to customize your booking page. First of all, here is the booking page and photo. Click over here. You can change the name and photo of your booking form. Next, here you can see the location and conferencing. Here, you will select how and where to meet the clients. Click over here. Here you can see several options: Google Meet video conference, in-person meeting, phone call, etc. I'm going to click on Google Meet video conferencing. A Google Meet link will be generated after booking. Okay, here's the description. Add your desired description. Okay, it's short. We will help you build your business website. Okay, here's the booking form. Click on it. Now, what type of fields do you want to display? And here you can see these fields will be displayed on the form: first name, last name, email address. To add any additional fields, click this button, and here you can see several options. Select phone number, check this box to make it required, and hit Add Item. And next, booking confirmation and reminder. Click on it, just leave it default, and finally hit the Save button. On the right, here you can see your booking schedule, and on the left, you can see your booking page. Here you can see the copy link, and here you can see 3 dots. Just click over here and click Preview. In the new window, you will see your booking page. Here goes the booking page: business website, service, and details. Okay, that's great. Okay, let's see how to share it. Just get back here. Here you can see the copy link, or click here to see the share option. Here you can see the sharing option. Click on it. Here you can see the link. Click the copy link and open a new incognito window. Paste the link here, and you can see it here. Anyone can click here and see this form. Okay, and another option is Website Embed. Just click over here, and in the landing page, here will be embedded code. Everything that's fine, click Done. So, friends, I believe, watching this video, you will be able to create an appointment scheduling with the Google Calendar. If this video helped you, like this video and hit the subscribe button.